Hi everyone, let's continue with one more possibility where string is ending with ABB. How to design DFA in this case? First, identify and try to understand the condition. Here string should end with ABB. Last three symbols should be ABB, but before that any symbol can come. So based on this understanding, write down the minimum length string. It's ABB. What's the minimum length string with satisfying the condition? It's ABB itself. So ABB ending with ABB. Another string if you want to learn. So ABB. Before this A may come or before this B may come. In both the scenarios, string is ending with ABB. Or we can say ABB. Before this multiple A can come, multiple B's can come, but it's ending with ABB. Or any combination of A and B can come. All these are possible. Now start designing automata for this. Our first state is Q0. First minimum length string is ABB. ABB should get accepted. One state read one symbol at a time. So Q0 will read the A. Will go to the state Q1. Next symbol is B. Q1 reading B. Will go to the state Q2. Next symbol is B. Q2 reading B. Will go to the next state Q3. Here ABB should get accepted. It means what? By complete reading this ABB, automata should go to the final state, hence making Q3 as the final. So ABB is accepted. Once we design automata for our condition ends with the ABB, now try to make automata as deterministic. Means there should be only one transition for each symbol of sigma from each state. From Q0 there is a transition for A, but there is no transition for B. How to make it? Our target state Q0, as we want to find transition from Q0, for which symbol? Symbol is B. How to reach to Q0 from starting state? Q0 itself starting state, so nothing will be here. How to reach to final state from Q0? Final is Q3, Q0 is here. How to reach to final? By following this path ABB, so write down that here. Check, is this valid string? Yes, it's ending with ABB. Q0 is looking for single B or double B also possible. Yes, triple B also possible. How to reach to final? This ABB is as it is. Are these valid strings? Yes, all are valid strings because all are ending with ABB. It may happen that at Q0 there is no B. Nothing means epsilon. Epsilon contains 0 number of B's. But how to reach to final? To reach to final ABB. Still it's valid string. All are valid string. Hence we can say Q0 is looking for 0 number of B's or 1 number of B or 2 or 3 or many. Hence we can say Q0 is looking for 0 or many B's. And as we know, whenever there is a scenario of 0 or many, there will be self loop. At which state? State is Q0. For which symbol? Symbol is B. Hence Q0 is deterministic. Similarly, we can make Q1 as deterministic. How to make it? We can follow similar kind of approach. I want to make Q1 as deterministic. How to reach to Q1 from starting state? By reading A. For which symbol I am trying to find transition? Already there is a transition for B. I am trying to find for A. How to reach to final state from Q1? Q1 to final state? By reading double B. Write it. Is this valid string? Yes, it's ending with ABB. Q1 is looking for single A or double A is also possible. Yes, double is also possible. Starting to Q1, A as it is. Q1 to final, double B as it is. Is this valid? Yes, ending with ABB. Or at Q1 single A can come, double A can come, or we can say triple A also can come. 4 A's can come. In any of these possibilities, this double B as it is, hence all these strings are ending with ABB. All are valid string. Or we can say at Q1 nothing is coming. Nothing means what? Epsilon. This starting to Q1 A as it is, Q1 to final double B as it is. A dot epsilon dot B, it becomes your ABB. As we know this, epsilon is an empty string. This complete string becomes ABB only. Hence we can say Q1 is looking for 0 number of A's as epsilon is here, or 1 number of A, or we can say 2 number of A's 3 or 4 number of A's. I can say 0 or many A's then. 0 in case of this epsilon, many in case of these possibilities. And as we know, whenever there is a scenario of 0 or many in TOC, you can give the self loop. At which state? State is Q1. For which symbol? Symbol is A. Because after adding A here, our strings are valid. So Q1 becomes deterministic. Now similarly, try to find out transition from Q2 to make it deterministic. How to make Q2 as a deterministic? Write down the Q2 as a target state here. For which symbol you are trying to find transition? From Q2, transition of B is present. We need to find transition for A from Q2. How to reach to Q2? By reading AB. How to reach to final state from Q2? By reading B. Now is this valid string ABAB? At this moment it's not valid because our valid string ends with the ABB. There is no ABB at the end. Now in the questions where string is ending with AB or any other symbol, we cannot say whether this A is a final symbol or whether this B is a final symbol. Because as we know in TOC, each state, one state read one symbol at a time. What are the other symbols coming next that we cannot predict? Hence, we need to consider all the possibilities. For example, here we are trying to find possibility or transition for A. After this, to reach to final, B may come, or after this again A may come or B may come. We need to consider all these possibilities. So in these scenarios, how you need to find out? Simply write down the same string as it is. To reach to Q2, I am reading AB. I am trying to find transition for A. This is my target now. From state Q2, I am trying to find transition for A. To reach to final, there is a path for B. Q2 to Q3, path for B. At this moment, it's not valid. As I mentioned in last two videos, conceptually I explained to you how to find out transition for A. In exam, you can follow this way. If ending with something in such type of question, if string is looking invalid at first moment, make it valid. How to make it valid? Ending with ABB. Here AB is there, write one more B here. Now we made string as a ABB and it's a valid. Ending with ABB. Now how to find transition? Q2 is trying to find transition for symbol A. After this double B can come. So transition from Q2 for symbol A will go to some other state. Transition from Q2 for symbol A will go to some other state. And which state? The state which will read this double B and will go to final. Why? Because this string is valid, ending with ABB. It should go to the final. After reading the complete string, transition should go to the final. Hence, transition from Q2 for the symbol A should go to some other state. From that state, there should be path for double B to reach to final. In our question, which is the state which will read the double B and will go to final? Q0 reading double B going to final? No. Q1 reading double B going to final? Yes. Q1 reading first B, second B going to final. So here will be the Q1. Hence I am connecting transition from the state Q2 to Q1 for symbol A. Q2 to Q1 for symbol A. Because once I connect transition for symbol A to Q1, from the Q1 there is a path for double B. Now Q2 becomes deterministic. Similarly, you can make Q3 as a deterministic. How to make it? Let's learn it. How to make Q3 as a deterministic? So write down the state which I want to make deterministic. It's a Q3. For which symbol? A. At this moment there is no transition for A and B. So let's take first A. How to make Q3 as a deterministic? How to reach to Q3 from starting state? This is my Q3 by reading ABB. How to reach to final? By reading nothing, because Q3 itself is a final. Is this valid string? At this moment it is not. And as I mentioned, whenever question ends with something, initially the string may becomes or string may look as invalid. But we cannot predict whether this A is the last symbol or not. After this A, many more symbols can come. Conceptually explained in the last videos. In the exam you can follow this way. What's the way? If initially string looks invalid, make it valid. To make it valid, string should end with the ABB. So A is already there, write down the double B. Now string becomes valid. But how to find transition? I am trying to find transition from the Q3 for symbol A. For symbol A. So I will write the same here. I am trying to find transition from Q3 for symbol A. But after this double B can come. Again the same situation. If transition from Q3 for symbol A connect to some other state. Which state? The state that will read this double B and will go to final. Why? Because ABB, this is a complete string. This is a valid string. We only made it as valid. So once it is a valid string, after reading the valid string, automata should be in the final state. Hence, transition from the Q3 for the symbol A should go to some other state which will read this double B and go to final. In this our DFA, which state reading double B and going to final? This is a Q1 explained in the last scenario. So Q1 reading double B going to final. So Q1 will be here. Hence I am connecting transition from Q3 for symbol A going to Q1. Hence I am connecting transition from Q3 to Q1 for symbol A. If you want to verify, you can verify for this string ABB. First symbol A, B, B. Again A is coming, so it's going back to the Q1 for A. Again B reaching to final. Now there is a way or there is a transition for symbol A from the Q3. Similarly, we can find out transition for symbol B from the Q3. How to find out? Same method. Starting to Q3. How to reach to Q3 from the starting state? By reading ABB. Same path. We reach to Q3. We are trying to find for B. How to reach to final? Q3 itself final. Is this a valid string? No. But we cannot say B is the last symbol because after B many more symbols can come. So in the type of question where ends with any symbol, you may initially see that string is invalid. Conceptually you can write here AB, but directly you can also say make it valid. So how to make this string valid? Ending with ABB. Here it's not ending with ABB. So simply write down here ABB. Now this string becomes valid. You may confuse why? Because here string is ending with ABB. Our last symbol at this moment is B. We cannot firmly say this is the last symbol because one state read one symbol at a time. In the future or next symbols will be anything. ABB can also come and we need to consider that possibility. That's why I'm making the invalid string as a valid. Now this is a valid string. After reading this string, automata should go to the final state. At this moment, I am trying to find transition from state Q3 for symbol B, and then after that ABB is coming going to the final state. Now how to find this transition? As I said, I am trying to find transition from Q3 for symbol B. This transition will be connect to some other state. Which state? The state which will read this ABB. The state is reading ABB going to final state. It should go to the final state. So which is the state? That we need to find out. So in existing automata, which is the state reading ABB and going to final? Q0 reading ABB, check. Yes, Q0 reading ABB going to final state. So here will be the Q0. How to understand this? We are trying to find transition from Q3 for symbol B. So transition from Q3 for symbol B will go to the Q0 and Q0 will find out path or Q0 having path for ABB to reach out to final. As this is a valid string, end of the string automata should be in the final. So Q3 to Q0 for symbol B. So I'm trying to connect this. So Q3 transition for symbol B connected to the Q0. And there is a path for A as well as B from the Q3. Hence Q3 also deterministic. All states are deterministic. Hence this complete automata is deterministic finite automata. You can practice similar kind of question where string is ending with 110. In the next few sessions we will learn how to design DFA to accept all the strings where string contains A as a substring or AB as a substring, similarly ABB as a substring. Thank you for watching.